beautiful people, this ain't here.
This Kev.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 244.
Yeah.
I
think so. I think that's right. That sounds right.
Yeah. All right, listen, it's brick outside. And as soon as you put the, you threw that alley-oop and started saying, let's do it remote, I said, yes, we're going to do it remote. Because I just came in from Sam's Club, and damn, it's cold out there, man. I came in, me and Nadir went and grabbed some stuff, and I think food's going up, too. Food's more expensive.
It is. Food is definitely more expensive.
Yeah, man. But my bill at Sam's was a little bit more expensive today than it has been in the past. But I still like the fact that I can buy from my phone and just walk out. I feel like I'm stealing every time I do it.
Even though they've been scanning a whole lot more, man. They used to just scan like one thing. Now they hit like
I know. Like, man, if you don't look the other way while I scan this soup, let me put this TV in here. You know what I mean? Like trying to do your job, little girl.
Right.
So yeah, as soon as you threw the alley-oop about let's do it remote, I said yeah, let's do it. Although I did want to get out the crib, like I told you I did want to, but that plan is nixed. So I'm gonna stay home. Cause yeah, it's cold outside, bruh.
Yeah, it was a lot of snow, so that's why I was putting it in the ethos that that could be a possibility.
Ain't no snow over here. You know why ain't no snow? Cause I got to use my snowblower, kid. I got to use it. I use my snowblower.
You didn't snowblow the yard. You like the driveway. Yard. But now see, look, you're gonna back out that driveway and you're gonna hit the street. All right, and then our street should be clear. Our street is clear.
Our street's been clear, man. Like that's one thing I hate though. It's like I could like as a kid. Well, I would hate it if I was a kid. Put it that way, because if you come down our neighborhood, we pay too much in taxes because it's like the snow never happened. Like you go out there, man, and like they're plowing it as the snow is going down. Like, man, y'all need to relax, man. Let these kids have a day off. Although I do find it weird that they cancel school when you're all doing school remote. Like I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's
like,
weird. I didn't get it.
It's remote. Like go to school, man. Get your work done. You know, but yeah, I got to use my snowblower though, Kev, and I felt guilty. And I was dealt with a moment actually, and I hope my neighbors don't watch the pod, and if they do, I apologize ahead of time. I love y'all. I love all my neighbors. Seeing those videos this week, I love all my neighbors. But I snowblowed my driveway, and I literally was done in 7 minutes. Okay, nice. I was done. Very nice. And then I came in and I looked out the window. I was working, and I looked out the window. I saw all my neighbors out there shoveling their driveways, and I saw their back. I could feel the pain in their back through the window, like pulsating, and I could feel it, you know. And I know they looked over at my driveway, like, how did this dude get done so quick? And because I was dealt with a moment. Because at one point I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a good neighbor. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do two other people's driveways, whatever, right? But here's two reasons why that didn't happen. One, they probably would expect it going forward. All right. And then two, I got the extension cord boy, so it wouldn't reach. So, hey, I couldn't have done it if I wanted to. So, yeah, it wasn't going to happen, man.
I mean, they could have hooked it up in their garage. But you know what? Just charge a rental fee.
No, because that's how you get your stuff tore up. And I'd rather just keep my stuff alone. Like, plus you're a homeowner.
That's why you have the rental fee to replace it. It's like, listen, every time you want to use it, it's $20.
Yeah, but then I got to be
that way when it goes out.
Yeah, I gotta be hospitable. They want to, what if it's like a library? What if the book is checked out and then somebody else want to check it out, and now my stuff getting used all beat up? Like I'm cool, man. I just use it myself, man.
I mean, it's a snowblower. You're gonna use it three months out of the year, man.
Don't you say that, Kev? I want to use it more.
No, absolutely no, you don't. Because guess what? That means it also has to snow. I'm very glad that you're excited about your driveway, but I'm good. I'm good. 3 months of snow is fine.
Now, mind you, I shoveled it. I mean, I got the snowblower out and did the driveway. I didn't go a damn place. I didn't go nowhere. It was just really for Sharita's clients when they came by. So it was more so for convenience for them. But yeah, I didn't go any daggone where, man. I'm not like it's too cold, man. It's too much going on, and snow is coming down way too hard, too fast. And some places in Columbus, they're not shoveling those driveways and shoveling those streets the same way they do in Westerville, because it's not. Yeah. I left out and I was like, man, this is a whole nother country out here. Like, I see why people don't leave the crib, man. Like, it was just snow all over the place. And like in Westerville, it was like it never snowed. So I don't know what they're doing in Westerville. We're paying too much in taxes.
I don't remember Westerville being like that, bro. Like, I can see your neighborhood, but like, bro, I grew up in Westerville, and the road still got like that after a while. But like I know Dublin be on it pretty tough. But me and Toya went out. We went to the grocery store the other day, and we actually got caught out in the snow. It was like, oh, well, it's just starting. We'll be in and out. Mind you, we were only in the store for like 30 minutes. When we came out, though, it was like, we was fighting to get home. Like, oh, my God. Like, what just happened out here?
Was this Friday or Thursday, I mean?
Thursday, yeah.
Yes, that same thing I dealt with. Listen, I got off work Thursday because I needed to go get a new cam for the basement, new basement camera. Because first your boy Dante hit the old camera with a sword, and like it's finito. So I had to buy a new basement cam. So like I bought
camera?
Yeah. Well, not a spy. Is it?
It's gonna have to put that joint on the ceiling, bro. You're gonna have to just mount it.
Nah, whatever. Like he's going to know. I'm gonna hurt him next time because this one has like I can see everything they do, like events and everything. So if I see what happened, I go back and I'm already giving them examples. Like, man, what was you doing right here? You know what I'm saying? Like show them the video. Like, what were you thinking right here? You know what I mean? So I had to go out and get a camera from Micro Center. Bought it, went and picked it up. When I left the crib, it was nothing going on. Road was cool. Everything was cool, bro. I come out of Micro Center. Mind you, I was only gone. Like, you know how close I live to Micro Center? Maybe 15 minutes to get there. By the time I came out, I could not see my car from the daggone store. Like, I came out the store and it was snowing that hard. I'm like, what in the world didn't happen? I made it home, of course. And I told myself, I'm not going out no more, man.
Yeah.
I'm not going out, bro.
See, yeah, and in that situation, I would just told you, just take 161 back. But, you know what I'm saying?
I thought about it.
You got it how you lived. But,
yeah, it wasn't bad.
I mean, mind you, like, I mean, we were just down in Powell. Like, I mean, it was literally a straight shot down Sawmill. It was maybe a mile down the road, and we were still like, yo, I don't know if we're gonna make it. I told Toya, like, yo, listen, we will cut through the neighborhood so that way we ain't gotta deal with traffic. Because people in Dublin can't drive. Like,
you always say that. You always say that
multiple times. They can't drive to save their lives. But anytime I can avoid Sawmill Road, that's what I do. But yeah, I was like, listen, we're gonna just cut down the neighborhood, man. She was like, you know what, I agree. That sounds like that's probably the best course of action. Let's just cut down the neighborhood and avoid any major malfunction out here. Yeah. But it's nasty. It's very nasty.
It's supposed to snow tomorrow. That's another reason why I was happy to get everything done today, because I had to get my menu right for tomorrow for the Super Bowl. I know me and Nadir and Malik gonna watch the game, and I need to get some food, so I went and bought some stuff from Sam's Club today. And I had to get. Yeah, so good. I'm glad you guys went. I did it because it's supposed to snow tomorrow, and then Thursday it's supposed to get a lot of snow too.
I might end up just going to my dad's though. I don't know.
For Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Hey, you more welcome to come out here, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but like it wasn't that. It was just his menu sounded way better. Like,
word. I mean, I haven't even told you my menu yet. I haven't even told you my menu.
I was saying way better than mine. I was saying way better than mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, man.
I'll just say it, bro. Like, okay. No, I blame you for this, okay? I blame you. I blame you with this whole little bro thing, because I never looked at life that way until you brought it to my. Well, you always said that. Your words, I'm gonna put it as far as like, I don't want nobody little bro in me, and I've picked up on that from you now, and I don't like that. Like
it's not that, bro. It's just it ain't no little bro in me. It's just what it is. It's not like I choose to like be there, but there's just no little bro in me. Like I don't operate that way. But like, listen, man. Like, what you got on the menu? So go ahead.
No, I'll just play.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just
I mean,
I have no idea.
My man's was like, man, I'm gonna make some wings and some ribs. I'm like, well, all I got is this pizza, man. So you say you got wings and ribs? I mean, he's like, your mom gonna make this buffalo dip and all that. Like, she is now, huh? You gonna make the iced tea and the lemonade like how you do? Cause I mean, this pizza it travel.
And I'm there.
I can travel with this pizza, right? You know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel about that? You know, we can do it all. We do the whole thing. But
that's funny, man.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I don't know, but we'll probably just stay home.
You are okay, but it's gonna be a good game. I'm amazed that it's gonna start as late as it is. I figured they would have started it earlier, considering nothing else really going on.
It's starting at 6, right? That's
what time it normally starts. Oh, okay. I thought it was starting.
Super Bowl normally starts.
I don't know.
It's usually at 6.
It's a while since the Eagles been in there, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, that's how I felt about it. Because Toy was saying something. Yeah, she was like, I mean, I don't really care about Super Bowl. I was like, neither do I. But you know, I mean, my team ain't there. But
right.
I mean, I'm still making a thing out of it. You better believe that.
Well, you have to though. That's the thing. Even I'm trying to think how many years I've not cared about the Super Bowl as far as just watching and eating food and just being around, watching the commercials. It's always been a thing. Yeah,
just an event.
You know, watching the Falcons collapse. It's it's been a thing, man. Just watching the Super Bowl. You know, it's funny. But so let me tell you about my story about customer service this week, though, man. So
no, hold on. Start how we always start, man.
No. This is customer service is life. This is life. This ain't got to do with video games. This got to do with we're getting the life section out of this. This is just me complaining and being a curmudgeon old man. Not really an old man. It paid off this time, okay? So I'm having a hard time just a whole outlook on customer service. Like being in the customer service industry, which I was in for a while, and even kind of now, I still have some, well, I guess in every corporate environment, you have a sense of customer service dealing with people, even your coworkers or anything. And I just don't like the fact that when you feel like you're giving me the bare minimum of customer service, I have to call you on it as a company. So I'll give you your chance to do. So it started off this week with my headphones, my wireless, my Bose QC35s. So I had a problem with them. They would just come on whenever they wanted to. They would just power on, and I would go to use them, and I couldn't use them because they were dead. They would just turn on. So I'm like, let me just get on Bose's customer service website. Got on there, and they said, really, there's not much we can do, Mr. Carpenter. It's a known defect, but we'll give you a discount on some new headphones if you want to, get a new set of Bose headphones. I'm like, man,
why would I want to do that?
Exactly.
Knowing that these is going out. Why would
exactly.
I want to do that?
And you just admitted it was a defect, right? So I get on there. They said, the guy said, go on, just see what see what it is. You log into your account, tell what your defect is, and you'll see what the discount is for you on a newer pair of Bose headphones. I go in there, the whole thing, bro, the headphones was free. They gave me the newest model for absolutely nothing. I said, well, bro, why didn't you say that? Because my whole animosity towards you would have been totally different. And I'd have known I'm going in there getting a free pair of headphones. Well, not free, but just a newer set versus my old ones.
Right.
That was my first stint. So I go through, I get a pair of headphones. They send me the Bose. Actually, it'll be here any minute, actually. So I'm getting the newest Bose headphones for free. So then, my video cards. I sold my 2070 Super. Went through eBay, of course. I sold it like 3 times because 3 times in a row, people bought them, didn't pay for them. I'm like, man, this is getting on my nerves. They're buying it for the price I want to sell it for, but I'm not getting my money because dudes ain't paying for it. So finally, after the 4th time they sell, the dude pays for them. I end up shipping them, but I sent a strongly worded email to eBay. So y'all need to fix this. And I definitely sent some bad feedback to the guys who bought it and wasted my time having to relist my daggone video card. But eBay, I had to get them together. And they got to get that stuff together, especially with everybody online now buying stuff. They got to get that together, man. Tighten that ship up. And then my last thing was my little handheld I told you about, my Retroid. I bought it from a place in Japan, and so anyways, with eBay, check this on your eBay account. Whenever you check out with eBay, for some reason, they just put in whatever zip code they want to put in. It is not even the zip code you have on file. They just threw a zip code in there that they believe what your address is, and my packages never came. All right. So this package actually came from Japan. It was shipped to me. I've been waiting on this thing for almost a month to come. So it comes, and of course, eBay put their own zip code in. So they're like, we can't deliver it to you, Mr. Carpenter. So we've tried with UPS. We're going to send it back to the shipper. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I was getting my money back. You thought, okay?
Yeah, no.
Because the guys in Japan would say, yeah, that gets destroyed. We never even received that. And you put the address down, so we can't give you a refund. I said, you thought, okay?
Right.
You're going to give me a refund because I never even got the package to open it or anything. And at first, I was going to take it as an L because there's nothing I could do. I was going to blame eBay, and they was going to probably give me my money back.
It didn't go through PayPal?
It went through PayPal.
Yeah, I just told PayPal I never received this and money back.
That's the thing. So I did that, right? And then I just didn't, little bro with me, I didn't want to let it ride. I didn't want to let it ride. So I ended up hitting up the company and told them, like, this is horrible customer service. Like, these people over in Japan, I don't know how their customer service works over there. But I said, I hate the fact is I'll never buy for your company again, never bought from before. But I'm going to spread the word, strongly worded email, right? So finally they said, listen, Mr. Carpenter, we usually don't give discounts or refunds for stuff like this, but if you cancel the dispute through PayPal, we'll refund you your money. So I did. I canceled it and I screenshot everything they wrote me or whatever, and they ended up giving me a refund. But it's the fact that me and customer service this week just has not been a good old thing. But it's worked out, okay? But it's like I'm not letting customer service stuff ride. So anything that breaks in my crib, I'm definitely getting on the horn with them. Bose, they got a customer for life, okay? For life. This is the second time Bose has replaced a pair of headphones for me for free. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, bro, they did the right thing. But yeah, so my battle with customer service was like, yo, this whole week was letting companies do the right thing, and like it worked out. They got a customer for life with Bose, and then that handheld company. I'm like, I didn't order another one. I ended up hacking my Vita. I told you I was playing Coach K the other day.
Yeah, man. So, listen, you and these retro games, man. It never seems to amaze me. Like, whatever it is that you bought from Japan, what are we talking about here? It was
a handheld. It was nothing but a handheld.
Why?
I don't know, Kev, because I'm telling you, I love handheld games until I play them, and then once I play them, I'm done. Because even with Coach K, I played it, I got my fix, and I'm done. Neo Geo, I hacked my Vita, put all my Neo Geo ROMs on there. I played a bunch of them last night, and now I'll go back into the drawer, and I won't play it again for a while. But it's just the fact that I can do it,
Why do you like handhelds so much?
I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, I think it's because I wanted a lot of these games growing up, and I couldn't. And then when I got older, they didn't age well, and now I'm sad. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to enjoy them, Like that game you sent me with the Epic Store. He's like, this is probably your jam. That is my jam. I like that. I ended up downloading it and I want to start playing it, but I don't know. I like handhelds. I like platformers. Actually,
when I saw it, I was like, I was like, this seems like right in my man's wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Because you were trying to sell me on that Hades, and I was like, yeah.
No, that's just you, Kev. Because Hades almost won Game of the Year for some people last year.
I know, and I didn't understand it. But you and Jade also sang his praises too, and I was just like, I don't get it, man. I'm like, but now you kind of see where I'm coming from because I'm like, bruh, I played Ghost of Tsushima. You can't really sell me on Hades being a great game.
No, you're right. No, when you put it that way, you're absolutely right. Because had I played Ghost of Tsushima last year, that would have been my Game of the Year hands down. Yeah, like that game is just layered storytelling, beauty, the whole thing. It's just like, it would have got my Game of the Year.
So yeah, it was just like when I'm playing, I'm like, I don't get the hype. Like, I mean, that's not to say it wasn't a good game. It was just I didn't understand the hype when I was playing. I'm just like, I mean,
I think it's a different a different gamer likes that type of thing. Like, for instance, do you like 8-bit art, like 8-bit gaming? Do you like the 8-bit sprites?
I mean, I did.
You did, right? So you don't. That's one thing about you. You don't like the old stuff.
Yeah, I like the new stuff, man.
You like the new stuff.
I always want the future, bro. Like, I'm always looking towards the future.
I mean,
I
do
out
too.
those Apple glasses now. Like,
Stop it,
bro.
Stop it,
sir. I'll have them, bro. Like, don't play. I'm good at, like, bro. That's day one cop.
Hey, hold on. No, I'm speaking a little high. Apple glasses.
Yeah.
So what? Like Google glasses? Like, where you go? Like, is a phone in your glasses?
Sort of, yes, but it's gonna be more like an AR kit. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It'll be like the screen shows up on your face a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying? Just going through your glasses, your messages and notifications all come. Listen, that's day one cop. Like, I saw that, I was like, you know what? That looks like the future.
Really? No, hold on. Do you want it just because of the technology, or do you want it because it's gonna be functional? It's gonna be good.
A little bit of both. Like, bro, it looks like the future, and I love the future, man.
I'm calling crap on you, bro. Because I remember having a conversation with you when Google Glass came out, and you talked about how stupid it was.
Well, that was a stupid implementation. Like, it wasn't good. But this is gonna be, first of all, it's gonna be prescription. I have to wear glasses anyway, so like it already makes sense because it's gonna be prescription. And then also it's a companion to my iPhone, so it makes it a little bit like I can get my notifications right to the glasses. Like your GPS can go straight to your glass. I have a HUD display, but still, like, it's still pretty cool. So I mean, I guess driving it really don't make much difference, but like, can you imagine like walking and, like, you know what I'm saying, like your glasses are showing you where you need to go and like pointing, like, bruh, that sounds fire. Like, I can like, if I could reply to text messages and just see it like on my glasses, but complete, like, nobody else is seeing this, just me, like, bro, that's fire. That is fire. That sounds like the future. What was the Google glasses even going to do? Because I thought they just like recorded stuff, and I'm like, that's stupid. Like, I don't.
No, it did everything you're saying. It did everything that you're saying right now. You could.
Where they at?
See, there you go. See, no. What it is your smoke for Google. That's what this goes down to.
No, where they at? Where they at?
In the can. What Google always does. They shut stuff down, man. That's what they do. They shut down Stadia. They just do. They're like an obsessive personality person. They're like the digital version. They're like the digital company, like Nadir. You fall in love with something and you go whole hard, just to the wall, and then you're over it and you're like, let's do something else. And then you're over it. That's it. That's what they do as a company.
See, nah, man. I remember those Google goggles, and all they did was like record stuff, so that way you could like record your life or whatever.
No. They did replying to text. They did replying to text. It was like a HUD.
But could I see
in your glasses? Mm-hmm.
Like, would I be able to see it on the glasses?
Yeah,
I'm gonna look further into this because I don't remember it being like that. I just remember.
Well, I know you did.
I remember it had a camera. It had a camera right here, and I remember because like the glasses were big and bulky, and it had a camera right here, and it filmed all the time. Like, so you could like they made it so like you could live stream and it would look like what you were looking at, and they were kind of aiming at like the live streaming community, like. I mean, if people were like, if they were out right now, I'm sure that could actually be great. Like people who do like IRL blogs and all that kind of, the Casey Neistat's of the world. Like I could see where that would have great benefit. Like that could be good for them. But it didn't really seem like it had an applicable function to my life. But the Apple Glass has very from the rumors. Has, you know what I'm saying, very much function towards my life, and it sounds like the future, and I'm there. because I love the future, bro. I love futuristic ideas. I love futuristic stuff. Like that's why why I love the Cybertruck, the future. That's why I like it. Like
I'm gonna get an electric car.
The future.
I'm gonna get an electric car. That's my next car. Is
cool.
It's gonna be an electric car. It's gonna be a Tesla.
Cybertruck, future. Okay, that truck looks like the future, and that's why I love it.
It does. The Cybertruck is sweet. I hope it sees the light of day. I mean, it's especially coming. We think. I mean, Tesla just announced the Plaid. The new Tesla?
The refresh for the Model S.
Yeah. Model S, yeah. Which I'm glad they brought that back. The Model S was my favorite one. That's the one I wanted. Although, no, not what is the one that had like the coupe? Is that the Model S?
Yeah, the Model. I don't know if it had a coupe, but I mean, it's the Model
not
S.
Coupe,
the Model
4-door, like a sedan. Not the 3.
They're all 4 doors. There's no 3 door.
Okay.
So
no.
You got
not the Model 3. Is what I'm saying.
The Model 3 is the little one. Model S is the big one, and then Model X is the truck.
The truck. Okay, the Model X is the truck. I wish you could lease them. Although I wouldn't want to lease it. I'd buy it. I'm gonna buy it.
Man, those things. I never knew that Model X was so expensive.
Heck
those bad boys is $100,000.
Yeah, I saw one. Actually, I was pricing one out. It was a used one. It was about 30,000 miles on it. It was in Denver of all places. They only wanted like 42 for it. Like,
really?
That's obtainable.
Every time I've seen them, they were $100,000. I was like, wow, that's a lot. But
Tesla's
no,
website.
Cybertruck. I need Cybertruck. Like yes, but like
what's gonna be the ticket
I'm
on
have
that?
Though? I don't care. I'm gonna have it. Like I want it. I'm gonna have it, bro.
No, I feel you. Yeah. You already know how I get down. If I want it, it's gonna happen. I don't
because the future. It's like when I look at that car looks like the future. You know what I mean?
It looks good. I hope it sees the light of day.
It's coming out, man. It's gonna come out. Elon was already driving one. It's coming out.
Elon's driving one. Yeah, but I don't mean we gonna drive one.
I mean, they're not just making it for fun. Like they're gonna put that in production. But I'm gonna have one, bro, because I love the future, man. I love the future, and yeah. So to bring it back full circle, like yes, back in the day when 8-bit games were, you know what I'm saying, the current or the future, I really liked that. Then I started playing open world. I'm like, you know, platformers just don't really do the same thing for me anymore. Like I play, like look at GTA roleplay, and it's like, yo, listen, this is the future. That looks like the future.
GTA is taking a whole model. You know what? First of all, we're getting into gaming, so we'll get into that in a second. We'll talk about GTA. We'll talk about freedom before we get into that. But GTA's have a mind of its own. I'm hearing cats who don't even play video games playing GTA on PC. Like that's all they want to do is get on their own server. Like I heard Royce talking about it. How he's building a computer and they're building their own server. They're building their own GTA server so they can get on there and do their hood rat stuff. And he made a great point. He said I gotta have some place where I get on there and play and do my hood rat things. I think your boy T Grizzly made it look too fun. And I think people saw those videos. It looks a lot of fun, bro. When you told me where he got shot and they had to take him to the hospital, I was like, yo, this is this type of game I would like to play. You know, like this is fun. You know, this brings a whole new level to raids. Because that means like, oh, it's contingent on your other player's success for you to succeed. Like, oh, I get shot and you got to take me to the hospital. If I don't get there, I die, I lose all my stuff. Yeah, I want to play with people that's fun in the game. But the fact that there are doctors at the hospital who are other people actually playing that role in the game. Like, I don't know if you've been watching Troy Dan's live streams, but like he's been playing in live streaming. Like he was working for Amazon Prime on there. Oh, really? No, I didn't see that.
Like, yeah, so it's not all just hood rat stuff. It's like, yo, you can, like, they were working for the news. Like, they were like paparazzi for a while. Like, they do all kind of stuff. Troy Dan broke out of prison.
Really?
Yeah, like, yo,
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, like I'm gonna get in on one of the role playing servers. I don't know, because
cost money?
For me, I don't know if they cost money, but like I look at it and it's like, yo, it looks like fun, but that's also kind of a level of dork that I don't know that I can commit to.
Yeah.
It's one of those things like I know I would play it sparingly, and it's like, so if you guys like really need me to commit to this, I'm gonna tell you right now I can't. Like I just want to get in here and be a hoodlum for a little bit, and then I don't want to play again for a month.
Yeah, that's why I act like I'm living in Brazil in real life, because Brazil in real life is GTA. I don't know how many clips you've seen recently. That's like GTA. But so the thing with GTA though, I told you it was weird when I saw. I was watching that clip. This was like last year. We were doing a pod. We were talking about this, where a guy got pulled over by a cop, and they read him his Miranda rights, and was actually going through the laws and everything. Like, this is weird. Like, this is not like, I don't want to do this. I want to have fun in a video game, not live life. I don't want to like do this stuff. Like, it's like being a married man and going to a video game to be a married man. Like, I do that in real life. I don't want to do that. I want to do fun stuff. I want to fly around and punch and do things that I can't get away with in real life.
Listen, don't talk about The Sims like that, bro. The Sims is an enjoyable game.
I don't see how you like The Sims, man. Like The Sims looks
Sims
so boring on the outside.
Nah, it's a lot of fun.
Is it?
Yeah, and plus it's one of those games I can actually get the wife to play too. Like she really like, bro. When I built the computer and I had the monitor, like once I had the whole setup set up. I don't know. Have we potted since I got the whole setup? So we'll have to talk about that. I don't think we potted since I did the whole setup down there now. But so after I got everything set up, I got Toya down there to just check it out or whatever. And I'm like, you can play The Sims. And I thought she was gonna like maybe sit and play it for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes, just like, oh okay, yeah, just kind of seeing what it was. Like no, she sat down there for like a solid 2 hours playing The Sims.
Really?
Just sitting at, I was like, oh, she like, bro. It got to the point where it was like I stopped even showing her anything to do on the computer, and I just turned on 2K because I was like, oh, she's got it. Like she's got
it all together though. Has she went back to play since?
No, cause work and stuff like I work down there, so it makes it a little bit tougher. But like maybe today, maybe she might hop back in and play today. I don't know. Actually, I got work to do down there today too, so I don't know. But
okay, all right, man. Well, shoot, let's start like we always do. What we've been playing. What you been playing, bro?
Oh man, 2K as usual, man. I don't know why. I just been playing like crazy. I think I spent all my MT. I bought a couple of cards and I've been doing the challenges or whatever. So I'm gonna sell them and get my MT back in a second. But I've been playing a lot of that, man. I've been playing a little bit of Call of Duty. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that.
We might as well get into that now.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I've been playing? I don't think I've been playing anything else though. I think that's been about it. Yeah.
Okay. What have I been playing? Let's see. Like I said, I played Duty like crazy. But hold on, I was playing Coach K before we get to Duty. I played Coach K a little bit, Genesis emulator you don't know nothing about. And then so Call of Duties. Let's talk about this, man. So we played Call of Duty. We got one of the homies out. Shout out to Mo. Happy birthday too, by the way, man. And we got him out there to play. He was so happy. And we were so happy to play the game. But Kev, I did not know what the hell I was doing. Okay. And like, okay, so you tell me like, dear, we can do a private match. Nah, I want to get out here and shoot. So we get out here and shooting, right? And like, I put the battle cry out like at least 4 or 5 times during the match. Like, Kev, I don't feel powerful. All right. These zombies are going up and here slapping the hell out of me. I don't know what I'm doing. And I started to like pick up on the lingo, right? So I'm hearing you and Mo talk and you're like, yeah, I'm about to go pack my gun. I'm like, oh, well, okay, I'm gonna go pack my gun too. And I'm like, I didn't know what that meant. So I go out there. I didn't realize that game had so many little games within the game that was going on. But now, if I play now, I'm a beast. I'm a beast now, man. I understand it. And then as soon as I get it down and understand something, here come a new map. So now I got to learn a new map all over again.
Like that's the fun of it, though, man. Like
I know,
bro,
I know.
When we got on there and played like that first night when it was me, you, and Mo. That was our first time playing that too. Like we didn't know, but we understood the gist. You understood, of the game. Yeah. So it's like, I need to get the Pack-a-Punch. We need to open the doors. You got to open up the map and all that kind of stuff. And like now but it's hard. That's why I was saying like let's play private because I'm like, listen, I can teach you this game a little bit. But I'm like, if you just try to jump in, it's so much going on at once. It's hard to really show you how to do this. Because I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? You can go to these tables and craft, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you buy your perks, but you also got to make sure that you manage out your money and stuff so that way you can pack. And, you know, when you buy your perks is later on, knife early, all that kind of stuff. Like, and I was trying to explain it, but it was such a quick crash course. You was like, "Nah, man, I'm ready to go. Action, let's go." I'm like,
out there getting clapped. Zombies was looking at me like I was food, man. But so I finally figured out after about 3 or 4 hours of watching videos and understanding what was going on in the concept of the game. Then I became a beast at it. I'm like, okay, because at first we got on, and so me and you got on afterwards, like a couple of days later, and we got on with 2 rando dudes, and they cussed us out, and you wouldn't let it ride because you were like, no,
I ain't let nobody talk to me no kind of way, bro. You ain't gonna talk to me any kind of way. You were so. What was so funny about it too is that he thought I was you. Like, because he kept talking, he thought I was you, and I was like, you know what? I don't care if you think I'm him, man. You ain't gonna talk to my mans like that neither. Because he was like, man, you done went down like 32 times. He going in on you. I'm like, I know I haven't gone down 32 times. So like, well, I'm like,
and the funny thing is, even his man was like, when he said it, I was like, yeah, well, just get me up for the 30th time. I don't care. Just and his dude started laughing because I was like, listen, you're gonna get all mad. Like, just get me up, man. I don't care about nothing about what you saying, man. But
that's why I hardly ever play with randoms. Like I'll either run solo or either that or I just turn my mic off because and that's why you notice a lot of people in there. Like when it was us three and then a random was in there, a lot of times they wouldn't talk to us because listen, Call of Duty is one of the most toxic communities of all time.
Yo, he cussed me out. I'm like, dang, this is funny. I was like, this dude is really upset. He was mad at the fact we were losing. And then I started watching how he was playing when I died, of course. And I'm like, okay, why is his gun glowing? Why is he moving so fast? And then I started realizing the game. So now I'm a beast now. I understand the concept of the game now. I can play. But no, that was toxic,
bro. What made that so bad is like, yo, as much as we were cursing each other out, we still finished.
Oh yeah.
You dropped out and we still finished.
I left. Well, my internet went out.
And then once we were done, I still told them good game.
Did you?
I mean, we beat it. I was like, all right, good game, boys. They're like, all right, man, good game.
Yeah.
And that was just kind of the end of it. But like, man, listen, I think I cussed him out. I cussed his mama out. I cussed his granny out. Like, bro, you ain't gonna talk to me any old kind of way, dog. Like, I don't care. And you ain't gonna talk to my mans. Like, man, we wrote it. You gonna come in here on round 30 and finally say something? Nah, I ain't going for it, dog. You ain't gonna cut on your mic just to trash talk. Like,
he was fed up, bro. He was fed up. He's like, you keep going down. I was like, I don't get it, man. I don't know what's going on. I know I'm buns, man. Like, teach me, bro. And that's what he said. Like, oh, you keep getting down, you're down again. I said, yeah, well, you're going to get me up. So, I mean, like, all right, just get me up and let's keep going, man. It's going to benefit you that I get up, you know.
Not so, really, though. That was the thing. It was like,
nah.
I mean, he was actually pretty nice just getting you up. But, like, I wasn't going for that. Because they was silent that whole match. They were probably in a party chat. And then they decided to go to game chat. But that's why I usually go party chat, too. Like, you know what? I know how toxic people could be on that game. And sometimes, a lot of times you'll get people that's cool, or sometimes you might get like some little kids or something like that. Because we met the one homie, and he was real cool. Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane. Yeah.
Yeah, Gucci Mane. He was real cool. And we had a good time playing with him or whatever. But,
We gotta get a full group in there, though. We got to get a full group.
Yeah, it's a little tough. Mo was on this morning. I almost got on too. I was like, nah, I don't really feel like it. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I really don't feel like playing any Call of Duty at 10 o'clock in the morning. No thanks. So, But one of these days, man, we'll have a full 4.
We will. But that's all I've been playing. Like, and the thing I like about it too, though, it's a quick hitter. You turn it on, you jump in, you play, and you're out. I mean, I do the 20 rounds. I do the 20 so I can get out. And I got my knife built up. But yeah, I told you that shotgun's a beast. That's my loadout. I start off with the knife, and then I go get that shotgun, and then I just pack, level that up, and then I'm good to go, man. That's my loadout.
Look at you knowing how to pack and all that now. Now you know how to swing. No, I knew you had been playing a lot because like the next time I logged on, you was like level 23. I was 19. I'm like, this guy here, he been cranking. Yeah, like he been cranking.
I'll throw a podcast on and listen to some music or something, and I'll get in there and shoot and kill stuff, man. And now I'm getting upset.
All these years, I've been trying to get you on duty for a solid like 10 years. Like I remember it was a point we even played like back in like 360 days.
Yeah, we did.
We played like once or twice. And he was just like, nah. I'm like, bro, you don't understand. It's fire. He was like, nah, man. I don't do the zombies, man. They screaming and all this. I'm like, listen. After a while, you're not gonna care about that anymore. And now you found the point. You like these are like puppies. I don't care about those. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Because it ain't about the zombies. That's because it's not about the zombies.
It's not. No, and there's so many little games within the game. But then bigger than that though, man. Like the fun we had that night when it was me, you, and Mo. Yeah. Like we had fun. That was fun that night. Like we didn't get off to almost 1:30
or so. 1:30 in the morning. That was the reason we had to get off because I looked like we were playing. The first time I looked, it was like midnight. I was like, okay, cool, we can run one more. And then we were running that one, and then I tapped on my phone, and it was like 1:15. I was like, "Oh God! Like, where did this time go? Where did the time? Like, I gotta get off after this, guys." Right.
And that's the thing too that I miss having. It's been a long time since I played a game that I had so much fun that I lost track of time. That I was like, "Dang, what time is it?" Like, because even like a Ghost of Tsushima, I'm having a great time playing that right now. I'm like, all right, let me do one more mission and I'm gonna get off. But like when we was playing, zombies, it's like you're talking, you're shooting stuff. You got a rando coming in there that you have fun with from time to time, and it's like, man, time is just flying by. So it is what it is, man.
No, that's the best part about zombies. But especially like once you have a squad and you know what you're doing, like now that you know what you're doing, I know the game has to be 10 times more fun.
Oh man, so much more fun. And I'm watching videos on the new map now and everything. I gotta find out where the shotgun's at. But this map is a totally different. Like a lot of the anomaly is totally different. But whatever. It's a lot of stuff to this new map that we need to flesh out.
I'm gonna get in on that later because I
Let me know.
haven't played the new map yet. I haven't played the new map. I haven't looked
Me
at
neither.
anything either. So I'm gonna just go in fresh and but that was also another reason why I'm like, listen, always run private first. Like learn the map yourself because your teammates will leave you. And
Well,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. That's what I want to do. I'm going in blind. To only video I watched was actually showing you how to get the Pack-a-Punch, and that's the only thing I watched.
Okay.
And it's actually kind of sweet how you gotta do it. So yo, man, talk to me about this GameStop fiasco, man. So the stock, they tried to hold the line. Nobody can buy anymore. So where's it at this point?
GME,
what's going on with it now?
It kind of seems like it's over. Let's see where it closed out. Because GME was a huge topic of discussion. It's been about 2 weeks rolling. That they had some momentum and then the bottom fell out. Ooh, it's at 66.50, so it's on sale. Now
It's at 66.
So
Okay.
yeah, 66.50. Now, mind you, if you got in early, bro, you still made a ton of money. Even at 66.50, you could have made the potential was there to make a ton of money because that stock was trading for $2.50 in July. $2.50. All right. And so the long and short of it, I'm sure that anybody listening to this podcast, if you've been alive, you have heard about what was going on with that stock.
Yeah.
Where there were some hedge funds that they were betting against GameStop making any money or being profitable. So they were betting that they would fail and that they would make money on GameStop failing. So they did what was considered a short sale for that stock. Some enterprising folks on the internet realized that they had made a huge bet against GameStop to fail, and so what they decided to do instead was go ahead and pump money into GameStop, so that way these hedge funds would lose their money. And that's exactly what they did. And as a gain momentum, that stock just continued to rise. I think at its peak, that stock was trading at like $460 a share.
Yeah.
And at the end of January, going into February. And just in July, it was $2.50, and it ballooned up to $460. So, like, mind you, if you put in a reasonable amount of money in there, like, people got rich.
I bet.
Whatever. Yeah.
Is everybody gonna get their money from it though? The people that got in that, because I was reading something about that. Some people are kind of like trying to get their money. They're like pending it or something. Like, all right, so is everyone that put in going to be able to get their money?
I mean, it kind of depends, because I mean, if you're selling off the shares, somebody has to be willing to buy them. So like that's where it makes it a little bit tough. And with there being so much, it was so volatile that it made it kind of tough because so many people were buying once they heard about what was going on. And but so it was leading up to last Friday, not yesterday, but last week's Friday or whatever, when I guess the hedge funds had to settle out on their put.
Okay.
It was a put contract that they had, so they were gonna have to settle out on that, and then the stock price just started to fall through the floor because in the middle of that, while the price was going crazy, they suspended trading for these stocks. You couldn't buy it anymore.
That was the biggest controversy to me. Like, how was that they stopped it? Like in front Lending Tree, the company that I got in with, one that you sent me, they stopped it. You could buy GameStop, so I didn't even think that was even right. Like they could do that.
Yeah, that's everybody's biggest beef is like, yo, they shouldn't have been able to do that. But a lot of these companies or a lot of these brokerage firms, they're in bed with the hedge funds already. Yeah, so it was kind of like, they were doing them a solid. It seems like, I don't know, allegedly, just to make sure I'm covering my X's and O's, because I ain't got no money to get nobody. But but that's the way that I've read it, or that was a lot of the concern that people had. But it was a wild ride. But the one thing I wanted to make clear to anybody that was seeing this is none of this had anything to do with GameStop. GameStop is still going to fail. Okay, it had nothing to do with GameStop being a good company. They're still going to give you $7 for your PS5 if you try to trade it in today. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with the performance of the company. It was just an opportunity. It was what they called a short squeeze.
Well, then that's the part that I found the most confusing, because I thought, like, well, dang, GameStop is coming back. Like, I mean, yeah, they came through with my PS5, but other than that, this is a losing model. Like, I thought they were already closing stores. They were laying off people. So why is their stock going up? And that was the part that got me, was like, and then also it being in the retail space. Like, this, I've not ever seen this before, So, needless to say, I didn't get any GameStop stock. You didn't get any.
It was too late. By that time, I was like, you know what? This isn't going to last. Because I found out about it on Monday. Actually, you know what? I found out about it about a week before, and I wish I would have listened. But I didn't understand what was going on. And my cousin, shout out to my cousin John. My cousin John was like, "Yo, listen, I think we should get into GameStop." I was like, "Why?"
Really?
Like, I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That sounds terrible, bro. Like, why would I get into GameStop?" He's like, "Man, listen, it's trending up. It's been trending up." And I'm like, "John, that makes no sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, GameStop is gonna fail as a company. Like there's like that model just doesn't work. Why would the stock be going up?" And he was just like, "Investors." And I'm like, "Why would anybody be investing?"
Yeah, why would I invest in it? So he knew something that we didn't. He knew something. No,
he didn't. He didn't. He just saw the stock, and he saw the stock had been steadily going up over the last couple of months.
Now, was that from the group that was doing it? Was that okay?
That was from Wall Street Bets or whatever. But he didn't know that at that time, because when we were having the conversation, I'm like, "John, that's just that none of that makes any sense. Like, no, I'm not doing that, bro. Like that doesn't make any sense." He's like, "Man, nah, we should." Yeah. I'm like, "John, no, I'm not gonna do that." And then Monday he came back and he was like, "Cuz, do you see where the stock is going?" I'm like, I look, I'm like, "Man, what is going on here?" or whatever. And then that's when he found out what was actually going on. And so he's like, "Man, listen, we should do it, man. We should get in on it, blah, 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 blah." And he explained everything that, like, we had a group call, and we were on this group call for about an hour, and he's just explaining to us what was going on, because I guess he had found out what was going on Wall Street Bets, because he didn't know either. And so then he explained it to us. So then Tuesday, we're all kind of looking like, "All right, man, maybe, okay, cool, yeah, I'll do it." So we started to like transfer money in there or whatever. Well, it took a little bit of time for that money to become available, and then by the time Wednesday hit, they had restricted. Well, first of all, it had hit peak, so it was so expensive. It was kind of like, they're like, "No, it's gonna push to 1,000." I'm like, I don't know about all that. And then once trading got suspended, it was like, "Nah, I'm not dealing with that."
But when it comes down to it, so these hedge funds, they lost a lot of money, right?
That's the word. I mean, I don't know what they lost. You know what I mean? Okay. Like they ain't report their losses, but that's what I'm saying. I think that was going.
Yeah, but I'm saying it came to where a story to where it was like, okay, it sounded like the rich got poor and the poor got rich. Is the way I was reading it, and I want to know if that was actually true.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people made a lot of money. Like a lot of people made a lot of money on that or whatever. So I mean, to a degree or whatever. But from the way the Wall Street Bets was kind of positioning themselves, they're like, "No, don't take the money."
Really?
They were like, "Yo, continue to squeeze them." So even though like the stock price has gone down, a lot of them are like, "No, stay in." A lot of people rode the whole wave where, like, I mean, I think one guy was up like 70 million on from like off of like $50,000 he had put into the stock. And I think he still took some off the top. I think he took like 11 out. So, he still made massive profit. He took $11 million, but he was up to like $76 million. And he was like, "I'm not selling the rest." Because he's like, "I'm doing this for a reason," and so he also lost a ton of money too. So, and he's kind of like cool. He's like, whatever, you know what I mean? Like for him, it was he felt like he had a moral obligation. And I don't know if he's still holding or if he got out since then. I haven't been following the story, but I know as of Monday he was still holding, and he had lost like $40 million.
What's a funny? It's a crazy story to say the least, and we've never seen nothing like this before. I wonder, will it happen again though?
I mean, I'm definitely gonna be keeping my eye out for it.
And if it happens again, listen to your cousin next time and have me on that daggone group.
He didn't know. Listen, he didn't know. All he saw was the trend line, but he could listen. If he could have explained to me what was going on, then I would have just been like, yeah, because mind you, it was like $30 when he told us about it the week before. It was like $30, and it was just kind of like, nah. And I mean, he was like, "Man, this went up tenfold since July," and it's like, well, why? And basically his answer was, "I don't know." And I'm like, well, listen, I'm not gonna put any money in there. I don't know, cuz I'm sorry.
That's a tough one. That's a tough buy-in, and you don't know. I don't want to afford to lose any money at this point. You know what I mean? Or ever.
And I mean, we were talking about significant money. We were talking like let's put $5,000 in there. Whatever. I mean, not the biggest balling thing in the world, but it's like, yo, listen, I don't really need to lose $5,000 right now.
Yeah, right.
I'm not trying to gamble with it, but it's like, yo, had we known what was about to happen, it's like, yo, listen, we would have got paid. Like that
been super. Like job's over.
A very nice payday. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like mom and dad, you're done. You know what I mean? We're out of here. We're done.
We're gonna kick back now. But
right. So that was a crazy story, man. I guess it's a little bit of gaming because it was GameStop, but like you said, it had nothing to do with GameStop, and that was a part that I didn't really understand. The only other big story that was in gaming this week was that college football's back. So EA announced that college football is coming back. I don't know what this is going to mean for other companies making games. I tell you, I do not want a trash skinned Madden game with college people on it. Although people will buy it, I want to see 2K get into the skate where somebody, a developer we never know, get in there.
I would love to see 2K do it right, but
listen, do it right, man. I know you are. And everybody is. Everybody is, man. They're just gonna get the people. Somebody's gonna go out there and make all the rosters, and we're all gonna be playing, and it's gonna be the game. College football will be back.
Bro, I thought about buying Madden last week. I thought about it.
$20.
Like, man, huh?
It was $19.99.
Yeah, it was like $20. Yeah, I was like, you know what, maybe. And then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it.
Game's trash, man. I would have talked you off that ledge. Like when I bought it, I'm like, I'm not gonna play it.
Just kind of. I like a football game is just needed though. It's like, I haven't played a football game in so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you. A college football game would be, because like it was nothing better than when I played college anyway. I know you want to play the Buckeyes, but for me, I want to play with like a lowly team that wasn't any good. I would do it from franchise mode or whatever it was called, and bring your player. Yeah, so then bring them from nothing to something and have them win a national championship. That was fun to me. But what made it even more fun was when you take those draft classes and then imported those into Madden, and you had those same players, so it carried on. I wonder if they're going to allow that to happen, and that's the part I hope they bring back. I'm interested to see why. Like, why are they able to do it now when they weren't able to do it before? Is the lawsuit done now?
I guess so. I guess the licensing is available for them to be able to do it now. But
okay.
Yeah, listen, man. I just want to play a football game, man. That's it. I just want to play a football game. Like Madden almost got bought because it's just like, I'm sick of it. We haven't had a proper football game to play in forever.
That's because Madden's been trash, Kev. It's been bad, man. That's why we haven't played it.
I don't know.
Yes,
I haven't played it so long.
It has been. I'm here to tell you, it's not been good, man. Madden has not been good. Like if you watch, get on YouTube and just put in funny Madden. Just Google that funny Madden 2021 or whatever year it is, whatever year you want to look up, and you'll see some of the worst stuff. Although I will say a lot of people are playing it. Supposedly it's better, but it is $19.99 now, so I don't know if that's telling too.
I mean, the season is over. Like, I mean, the price had to come down eventually, and that's also the other thing too. Is it's like I kind of want to play it when it's still getting new content, maybe. And like, that's the thing. It just feels like I mean, it's $20, but do I really just want to waste $20 so that way I can play this game for a week and then be sick of it?
Right. Plus,
because I want to play right now, but
yeah, and you'll play once or twice and you'll be over it. It's not like you're gonna play anymore. It's kind of like with me with the handheld joints. It's like I just want to play, see if I can do it, and then I'm done. That's it.
I know you're a rich man. Like
I'm not rich.
I literally like thought about that in my head. I'm like, yo, listen, don't waste $20 on nothing, Kev. Like, just don't do it to yourself. Don't give the money away. Listen, buy GameStop. That's what you should be doing. Buy a fractional share at GameStop, Kev. Like, don't just throw it away on trash. Madden is trash, and you know this. You know what I'm saying? The little devil on your shoulder is like, man, listen, but you want to play football, don't you, man? Big hits, fumbles, user pick. Don't you want to see user pick?
More packs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? More pack.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise to buy it either. With Madden, I think it's just prying on your nostalgia. It's trying to bring that old feeling back, and I think that's what you're trying to tap into is the fact that we used to play football games back in the day, and it gave us that feeling of playing with the homies, but you'll be playing by yourself or playing some randos that you don't even want to play anymore, and they're gonna glitch you to death, and you're gonna hate it and not go back.
But it was just off the strength that football games were fun. Like that was all it really was. It was just like, yo, it's a lot of fun. It's just, hey man, it's something to do. Because first of all, gaming is dry. And like if we're really gonna get into it, like right now, next gen is so dry. There's nothing to do on these.
I told you I was playing Astro's Playground last night, and like I'm at the last level against the T-Rex. I don't know if you got to that part yet.
No.
And I can't beat him. But I literally was like, this was the first time I turned my PS5 on in weeks because there was nothing else to play besides Ghost of Tsushima. I was playing that, but as far as next gen, I mean, theoretically, I could have played that on a PS4.
Last gen. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's nothing to do on next gen, right?
There's nothing to do on next gen because even I downloaded that Ratchet and Clank, and I downloaded God of War because I had an update that came out. I do want to play that. I do want to play that too. Yeah, I don't know, but it looks pretty. I loaded it up and I started playing through. I was like, man, this is amazing. This looks very nice. Will I ever finish it? Probably not. But it's there.
I started playing it. And it was just kind of like, I mean, it's fun. It's a good game. But am I interested? No, not really.
So I don't know if I'm going to play it. I'll tell you another game that's coming out. It got announced. People got giddy about it. So once again, prying on our nostalgia was that Mass Effect Legendary Edition. And were you a big Mass Effect fan?
Never played it. No.
Never played. Okay.
Never played Mass Effect or Half-Life.
Or Half-Life. Half-Life was that's a kind of older game. You could have it was okay.
That whole Orange Box trilogy or whatever. I never played it.
Yeah.
Portals.
Yeah.
All that. Never played any of that.
I didn't get the Portal either. But Mass Effect was my jam. I liked Mass Effect. Mass Effect was a good game. It was one of those. Mass Effect 1 didn't age very well, so I wouldn't advise doing that one. although this remake is supposed to put everything in 4K and 60 frames a second and remaking it into a great game and kind of bringing it up to speed with the great storytelling of Mass Effect. A person who didn't play Mass Effects, I would tell you might want to get it as long as it was on sale. I don't know if $59.99 for all of them would be good, but it just kind of like I sucked my teeth at it because it's like I don't think I need to buy it, but for some reason something's telling me I should buy it.
Word.
You know, and although I've played them, you know, but it's a good shooter, it's a good story, and I think you like it. I think you like it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Cyberpunk was good, like for as buggy as it was, and I'm gonna get back to it now that it's got the hot fixes and all that stuff out. So I'm gonna play it eventually, but meh.
Yeah. I don't know. I know I'm not gonna play no Mass Effect. I mean, Cyberpunk. It's not my type of game. But now that you've beaten it, would you recommend it without the bugs? What would you say? Rating it.
I definitely say play it. I say play. Okay. I don't know. Like now, this is way off topic, but man, like I really like. I don't want to say I hate when this happens, but it's always a little awkward. Like, do you ever have like any of these like family chats?
Yeah, my sisters and my mom and dad. The only one I have.
Okay, well, so I have big family chats where it's like I don't really know who all is in there. Like I don't have everybody's number.
Okay.
So it's like the folks that I know, like I know who's in there, but like somebody just popped in there, like I'm celebrating my birthday today, family, and I'm like, who are you?
Did anybody say who they are?
No, they sent like the emoji of themselves too, and I'm like,
that might confuse you more.
It's like a Cleveland area code. I'm like, happy birthday, I guess. Who's this? Like, why are you telling us? Nobody jumped in here and told you happy birthday. Why are you telling us it's your birthday, man?
Don't you find it?
Tell you happy birthday?
I do find it a little odd when people come in or they'll say like on Instagram, they'll say, "Oh, it's my birthday," and it's like, I don't know, man. It's weird. Like, I mean, because if you're gonna tell me it's your birthday, to tell you happy birthday, like I don't know.
Now, if you like post a picture of yourself or whatever, like I get it, like on Instagram,
no,
like you're doing.
I'm talking about the Prince.
Like
I'm talking about the Prince Hakeem meme that everybody puts up on their birthday and it says, it's my birthday." Yeah. Like, why are you telling me it's your birthday? Then I gotta come. I feel like obligated. I gotta say, "Oh, happy birthday." Like if we're not in each other's lives to where I know when it's your birthday, then we're just acquaintances. And this Instagram thing is just. I'm here to look and see what sneakers are on sale, man. Like I ain't here to I'm about to be off social media, bro. I'm really getting sick of it.
I think about it all the time, but then I think of you know what? No, what it is like and what got me feeling this way was Twitter. Like I've been on Twitter a lot more, and like first of all, Twitter is the most toxic place ever. It is literally just a place for people to voice their
horrible opinions.
They're not. Yeah, like their hot takes just about the worst stuff ever. It's literally just a lot of people's personal diary. And I'm like, listen, I'm not here for that. Like, listen, make me laugh or tell me about a deal or give me some useful information. Like, I don't need to know that you think that hot dogs are trash. I don't care. Yeah. It doesn't have anything to do with that.
Personal diary is a great way of putting it, which is exactly why I never did Facebook. And I'm upset that I had to get on there for church and some things, and I started seeing things from people that I'm like, okay, you think like this, and this is wow, okay. But yeah, personal diary is a great way of putting it, and I don't really want to hear your thoughts on things. And like you start seeing people's thoughts on certain things, you're like, man, like you're not very intelligent. And I guess I should have known that, but this is amazing here.
One of the homies literally every day, first of all day, every day, all he talks about is just all the stuff that he hates. Like he writes, I hate it here at least every day. And I'm like, bruh, like, get over it, man. like,
hold on. What do you mean? Here, like in life or here where?
Like it sometimes it'll be like here in the city or okay. I hate it here on Twitter because somebody like, I think it's like real tongue in cheek the way he's saying it. But like literally it's just like, yo, all day it's either you telling people to shut up or how much you hate whatever this is. And I'm just like, but mind you, like he tweets a solid 50 times a day. And I'm like, bruh,
Yeah. See, I'm horrible on social media, man.
Every day for the past 5 years, at least 50
Really?
times a day, every day for the past 5 years.
Yeah. I'm horrible.
To me, I'm just like, why? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where it's getting to, it's to that point where people are just in there just telling their opinions on things, and that's when Deer's about to log off. Because like you said,
what you do is make lists. Make lists.
Yeah,
you're right. I don't really look at my main feed anymore because I'm just like, yo, listen, I got a list for shoes, I got a list for deals, I got a list for laughs, I got a list for my family. That's it.
I gotta do that. I do have to do that. I just have one feed, and I just go through my feed like, man, I'm getting sick of this, man. I'm getting sick of it. All right, man. That's it. Gaming news. Ain't really too much else going on. Gaming's in a weird place. Zombies is cracking though. I'm loving it. 3080, 3080, 3080.
All day.
NBA All-Star Game is about to happen. Well, it's gonna happen, and the players are not happy about it. Okay, yeah. LeBron's came out and said that he thinks it's stupid. Giannis came out and said, yeah, we're going with the big homie. If the big homie says it's stupid, then I think it's stupid. And so
did he
the
really?
Players, yeah. Oh, wow. He said we're going with the big homie. If he says that it's dumb, then I gotta agree with him. I want to see my family. Is what Giannis said. Okay. And I gotta kind of understand where they're coming from because like I'm surprised they're even still going. I know you saw the game last night with KD. KD is playing. That was a mess. How? Like I still am confused on what exactly happened in that situation.
Contact tracing.
Well, they contact tracing, but they said he couldn't start. But like, so that why they just pull the plug when he playing at all? And then they just let.
So they Rona tested him. I think that his test didn't come in before the start of the game, so he couldn't start. Then he got a negative test, and then so they were letting him start. And then the person that he was in contact with had an inconclusive test, so they were waiting for his results to come back. And then the person they was in contact with had a positive test, so that's when they pulled KD and sent him on his way, even though KD tested negative all day.
Well, do they think that KD could potentially come up testing positive then? Or like, why would they just tell? Because at that point, everybody else is sick then, right? Because he's already been in the game playing, so why pull him down?
Right. But the whole thing is, though, too, is it's like, well, KD already had it. So,
yeah.
He's probably not, you know what I mean? Like, if the science is what they said, he's probably not going to catch it again. Not that quick, at least, because, I mean, he had it this time last year. Yeah. And so, I don't know.
Nobody knows what's going on, which is weird about this All-Star game that it's even going to happen. You're going to put all these people around each other. Well, I'm saying, what is it going to happen for? Why are they having an All-Star game? I mean, all you got to do, you want to see an All-Star game, just watch the Nets play. It's literally an All-Star game. You know, that's the way they're handling it. Although Kyrie is sick, man. That boy's nasty. Yeah, that boy, Kyrie is nasty. I know I give him a hard time, flat earth and, you know, whatever, but that dude is sick. And last night, they almost pulled it out. But I do wonder, without KD, man, how are they going to – they can't win. I don't think they can win without KD on the floor. Like, their team
I don't know. I'll give you. Because last night, I felt like it was with KD getting pulled, it just kind of messed up their rhythm and rotations. Because if you notice, like Kyrie was off the floor until about like 5 minutes left in the fourth or whatever. And then like it was hard kind of working back into rhythm, but it was because of the rotations that they were running, you know, with the expectation that Kevin Durant would be in there too. Because for those minutes, it probably would have been James Harden and KD, and then maybe Harden and Kyrie, and then Kyrie and KD or something like that. And then the last stretch, they all three would have played. But it was like, okay, Kyrie had to play extended minutes in the third because Kevin Durant was sitting out, and then he had to leave because Kevin Durant left with like 9 minutes in the third.
Yeah. He played pretty much the whole second half without him. Yeah.
Right.
But so none of this is like, what about their defense? Their defense is trash right now, Kev. They can't stop anybody.
It don't really matter because all
it does matter.
They just got to score you.
But that never works. That has not ever worked in the history of basketball. It has never worked where a team could just outscore somebody and win. D'Antoni's tried it for years. Like, I don't know how they're going to – they got to get stops.
They get enough stops. Like, I mean, it's okay.
So you think that team is offensively powerful enough to where defense is not going to matter? Because Kyrie is out there not guarding anybody.
It's going to matter a little bit, but they'll shore it up, man. They'll bring in some guys where it's like, listen, you don't get to shoot the ball. Just defense.
You keep saying, you said that the other day, and I don't know who they could get. I kept asking, like, who can they bring in?
They're bringing in Shump, and they're probably going to sign Andre Drummond if he gets bought out.
No, the Andre Drummond one, Now that changes everything. I will go back and edit the pod and say I never said this if they get Andre Drummond, because that's a difference
Shump
maker.
is strictly there for defense. It's
Man,
like,
Shump's been rapping for years, Kev. I don't even know if Shump can still even play.
He can still play. I'm sure Tiana Taylor's keeping him athletic. All right, so God. He can still play. He can still play.
If they get the fact that they lost Allen is coming back to haunt them, man. They should not have tried to move him. I get they had to give him up, but having no rim protection, and I don't know if you've been watching DeAndre Jordan. He can still dunk, but he is not the same DeAndre Jordan in Clipper days. You know what I'm saying? No. He's kind of long in the tooth now. They need to get some size out there, and they got a lot of. What's the light skinned dude with the French name? You never trust. I don't trust light skinned Frenchmen, man, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it
on Gobert like that. Okay, I got you.
Nah, not Gobert. What's his name? The guy for the Nets.
I don't know. I know who you talk about, but I don't know his name either. But,
so you don't know his name?
I mean, Gobert is light skinned and French. So.
Only part, okay, I trust Gobert, but he got everybody sick with the Rona. But the only one I ever trusted was what's my man, the point guard for the Spurs, man? Tony Parker. Tony Parker.
Okay.
Yeah, light skinned Frenchman. But with the Nets though, man, I'm wondering about their defense, bro. They can't guard anybody. They give up a ton of points. They lost twice to the Washington Wizards. Brody is out there giving them everything. Although that was a Brody game, he gave up. He gave his heart for that game.
Yeah, I mean, that was his championship, because it was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I see James and Kevin over there having all that fun, and we over here stinking it up every day. I'm gonna have my redemption.
Yeah, and you look at the Rockets; they're turning it around. They actually looked okay the other day, man.
Christian Wood got hurt though, so
him going down is gonna be hurtful for them. But I don't want to get too much off of the Nets, man. They got to shore up that defense. I mean, if KD is gonna be out, he's out for 2 weeks now, then, right?
Only if he were to test positive, but I think as long as he doesn't test positive, he can come back in like 3 or 4 days.
Okay, so how is the NBA doing this where they're going to still try to have an All-Star game, and they're trying to keep the numbers down for the Roni? How is this going to work?
I don't know. Like that's a question. Like, I don't know why they're having the All-Star game. I don't know. Like, I don't think
they are.
Get it.
I don't think they are.
You think it ends up getting canceled?
I think it's going to end up getting canceled, especially they're doing it in Atlanta. They already know Atlanta's outside. Ain't nobody. There's no rules going down in Atlanta, bro. They're outside down there, man. So unless you want the season to not happen, or you want everybody to be on quarantine for 2 weeks after the All-Star break, go ahead and shut it down.
Well, All-Star break is only 5 days, and that's the other part of it too. It's like, oh, y'all plan to kick it right back up after all the star players are going to go down to Atlanta for a week.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and then put their families at risk for bringing something home. They're going to be partying. Everybody's around. You around players that you probably not ever seen. You know, throughout the year, you get to kick it. You're going to have events, Nike and everything. Everybody's going to have events that they can come. Not to mention fans are going to be there. No. Fam, I don't understand how this is going to happen, man.
NBA probably going to be pretty strict. Like, yo, listen, ain't no kicking. All right? You come
Atlanta?
You come to like, listen, they don't care. They've been like, listen. I mean, the Hawks are still in Atlanta. We ain't been seeing them having a whole bunch of positive tests over there. 'Cause you know why? NBA is like, yo, listen, you go play the game, you go to the hotel. That's the end of
it. Right. Yeah, I'm interested to see how they do this, man. I don't think it's gonna go down, bro. All right, man. So we talked about our food menu for Super Bowl.
No, we didn't talk about our food menu. What is on the menu over there? What do you make?
I'm just gonna.
I was invited, and then I got no information.
You always invited. You always invited, bro. I didn't want to little bro me the fact that you were just debunking that you didn't want to come to my crib. Was going over to mom and dad's. Although I'm not ever saying mom and dad. Dad, I'm sure you got a good menu. I'm gonna throw some wings on the air fryer. I got some seasoned wings. I'm gonna throw on there. Wife's gonna make her buffalo dip. Probably make some loaded what's it called, tater tots. You know what I mean? I don't know who's gonna eat all this crap, but the boys are geeked.
The boys will.
Yeah, the boys will. They'll make it happen. Of course, if I cook it, they will come. But other than that, man, just chips, finger food, that type of thing. But Super Bowl, man. So yeah, if you don't go to your mom and dad's and you're out this way, or you'll be out this way because they're out near me. So we'll be here.
Yeah.
We'll be here.
Yeah, listen, Pops is making ribs and wings. I was like,
yeah.
If I convince my mom to make macaroni and cheese, it's like, hey,
it's over. It's over. Just get your boy a little bowl and just, you know what I mean? Just airdrop that boy off, man. Airdrop it. But yeah, so the menu is set. I'm interested to see the commercials and everything that come out of it. But who's gonna win the game? Who's your pick? Who you got winning the game?
Well, it kind of depends.
Okay.
Depends on who all is missing from the Chiefs. Because
they said the barber tested positive. And they had to they got him out mid cut, so somebody got a chili bowl right now.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? So it depends on who all was seeing the barber or was in line that may have come in contact. So depending on the personnel, I got the Chiefs. Depending on who all is able to show up. Otherwise, I'll go with Tampa and
Tampa.
Brady will win. Yeah. But I think the Chiefs, full strength Chiefs, win.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one or two things. It's either gonna be Tampa by a couple points or the Chiefs in a blowout. That's what it's gonna be. It's like if Tampa's defense can't make Mahomes uncomfortable, it's gonna be a long day. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a very long day. But the question, so my pick though, I do have the Chiefs winning too. Although I would not be mad to see Tom Brady win another one. I like seeing the great players be great. But my question for you, though, I was thinking about this: if Mahomes wins this Super Bowl, I don't think we've ever seen this. 2 and 3 years, his first 3 years in the league, I think this is his third year, right? So two Super Bowls. Is he a Hall of Famer after this? If he wins this one, is he a Hall of Famer?
If he wins, it gotta be.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, he did what most players couldn't.
Yeah. So the storylines are on both sides. So if Tampa is to win it, Tom Brady is the GOAT. Nothing we can say about the dude. He's whatever. And then if Mahomes and them win, it's like, yo, that's special, bro. That's
Mahomes and them win it. Mahomes might be the GOAT. I don't know.
Hey man, I can't. Tom's got too many, man. Like, he dude is just a walk. He took Tampa from the gutter and bringing them up to a Super Bowl in 1 year. And I mentioned a lot of stars aligned in the fact that Tampa's defense is very good.
Mahomes is like 22.
I know. He ain't going nowhere. But yeah, so he will keep going. But shoot, you know who else was young and won a lot of championships early and never got back? Tiger Woods. So,
but he still won a lot. Tiger's still considered the GOAT.
That is true. Did you watch that doc yet? The Tiger doc?
I have not.
Yeah, his dad messed him up. His dad just didn't give him the playbook, man.
Earl was out here, man. You know what I mean?
He was, but he didn't give his son the playbook. That's all. That's the only thing I think he fumbled, was that he didn't give his son the real playbook. He gave his son the golf playbook. He didn't give his son the playbook.
The life playbook.
Yes, the life playbook. Exactly.
Okay.
So I got the Chiefs winning too. I think it'll be a good game. But like I said, either it's going to be Tampa by a couple points or it's going to be the Chiefs in a super blowout.
Okay.
So that's what I think is going to happen. Last thing we had, man, was your boy Lil Uzi Vert has lost his flipping mind. You called it swag. Listen, we've seen this story. We've seen how it ended for Vision. What Thanos did to his head. I wonder, like, Lil Uzi Vert, he put a $24 million, quote unquote, $24 million diamond, implanted it in his forehead. Yo, cats are
natural
bored,
pink
man.
Diamond.
Listen, cats are bored. I don't know what a natural pink diamond is. I don't know what a real diamond. I don't know what a blood diamond is. I just know it's a diamond and it's a piece of jewelry and it's in his damn head and it's stupid. All right, why did he do this, Kev?
You know what I'm saying? For fashion, for swag. You know
for swag.
Yeah,
do you think it costed as much as he said it did?
No, but
no, it didn't.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't.
24 million.
Listen, first of all, I don't really care. Like, in my mind, that's not the best investment. But whatever, live your life. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't live.
I was about to say, hold on, maybe we're wrong. Like, what's the flip on a diamond, bro? If he bought it for 24, can he sell it for 28? Like, what's the flip on it?
Well, I mean, since it's been in his head, I don't. First of all, the markup on diamonds is actually ridiculous. Diamonds actually aren't that rare. Actually aren't that rare. Right. So the markup is pretty ridiculous. So I don't know, and things are only worth what you're willing to pay for them.
Absolutely.
I mean, do I have it? Like, who has a real? Nobody has a need for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Get a lot of dog coin for it though.
Listen, we know this story. We've seen this story before. You've seen Age of Ultron, or you've seen in Avengers Endgame. Yeah. It's only a matter of time where somebody's gonna try to rip that thing out of his head, man.
Somebody gonna pluck it out.
Yeah, man. I wonder how sturdy is it in his dome though. Pause.
I mean, it's a dental implant, so I mean, you have to rip through skin. Like, you have to you have to vision and basically you're gonna pluck it, and hey, man, I don't know.
Yo, cats are bored, man. Cats are bored. I hope that he has a way of
taking it out though. Like it should be a way that he can take that thing out. Like, he could just take the diamond or whatever out, and it should be like an earring almost, where it's like I can put it in and take it back out. I would hope. Because
This is one of the
That's
dumbest
a lot.
stories I've ever seen. This is one of the dumbest stories I've ever seen, Kev. Like seriously,
That's
I know
a
you.
lot.
I know you always will give people their grace and say like live your life and the whole thing, and I am too
have fun.
to some extent. You're absolutely right. I do too. But this is stupid. This is totally dumb, bro. He put a diamond in his damn forehead, man. Like why? What are you doing, man? Like
Nobody
why
else
did you
had
do
done
that?
it. Nobody else except for the base god.
I hate
had done
social
it.
media. I hate social media. That's all this is to see me. Because if we didn't have social media, we didn't have camera phones, no one would ever see this. Nor would anyone
Yeah.
care. You know?
I'm
Put an
waiting
album
for
out.
folks to start. I'm waiting for people to start. Start stealing the sauce. Now, like,
Yeah.
like remember, like everybody got the face tats because of Wayne. Like first, like when I was a young boy, face tats were not a thing. Nobody had
Right,
face tats.
right,
Now you go. I went to Hot Chicken Takeover one day, and the cashier had a bunch of face tats. I was just like, well, I mean, I guess he's dispelling the myth that you can't get a job if you got a face tat. Like he
Right.
clearly dispelled that. But
Right.
yeah, so I mean, it's just it's whatever. Like, but maybe that's the next wave. You know what I'm saying? Putting diamonds like in your actual face.
I mean, between that and everybody getting the fake teeth, man, like I don't know.
The veneers.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, the veneers. I'm not mad at it. They look nice.
Some of them do. Some of them
Yeah.
like just get the medium boys. Don't get the real big, the extra
The chiclets.
the chiclets. Don't get the chiclets, man. You know, get the
Yeah.
little medium joints. You know.
Yeah.
I say that now. I'll mess around and get some veneers in a couple of years, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I never know.
Yeah.
They look pretty good. I mean, I got a pretty solid pair of chompers, but who knows?
Me too.
That can
Yeah,
always
and I
go
still
by
got
the
all my back
wayside.
teeth.
Yeah.
You ever run into somebody like at your age, maybe a little older, and you see like they don't have no back teeth, like they smile and like they got teeth from like here, and then they're all back here, be nothing, like just gum. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, dang man, like what was your thought? Like
They just didn't have dental insurance, man.
was that what it was?
Yeah, that's absolute. Like, so they went to the dentist with a toothache, and the dentist is like, "Yo, listen, I can fix this, but it's gonna be very expensive, or I can just pull it and it'll be very cheap." They went with the cheap option.
Yank that boy. Pause.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
boy.
I mean,
guess, man.
I feel for him, man. Like, listen, America got to do better with our healthcare system, man. Dental rights
True.
for all. You know, like people shouldn't have to make those kind of decisions at a young age. You know.
True. Very young age it happens too. All right, man. You got anything else?
Nah, that about does it.
Let's get out of here. But yo, I am Nadir.
This kid.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 244. Drink more water, people.
Peace.
Peace.